What's up everybody, welcome to the video. My name is Keith. Today's video, we're going to look at the Kinhank X5 Pro and the 320 gig hard drive and what games you get on this hard drive. So I did one for the 4TB one, that one proved really popular, everyone enjoyed it. So what I'm going to do is one for the 320, so we're going to go through the game list, look at all the games on there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If there's any other videos on this X5 Pro that you want to see, let me know in the comments below and let me know which is your favourite game on this hard drive as well. But yeah, let's jump into it and have a look. So here we are in the system, and I've just got it hooked up here just at the moment because I've got all this other stuff in, but we'll go through all the games, move the camera smaller so you can see what's on the screen and go from there. So first we have the 3DO. So this is, we have Flashback here, we have Gex, we have Road Rash, Samurai Showdown, Starfighter, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. When we go through other collections, when there's like large amounts of games in it, I'll just go down the collection itself. I won't sort of name every single game, but you'll be able to see on the screen, and you can also rewind if you want to have a look further as well. Now onto Nintendo 3DS, we have Fire Emblem Awakening, Legends of Oz, Destiny's Return. We also have Monster Hunter 4, we have Monster Hunter Generations, and also some Pokemon. So this is an enhanced remake of Pokemon Ruby, so yeah. Atari 2600, again this has 537 games in it, so I'm not going to go through every one, but I'll slowly go down the list so you can see if the game that you want is there. And also sort of call out some of the games that I recognise or enjoy and stuff as well. So we have here Atlantis 2, what's this one? A Bachelorette Party, sounds a bit fruity. Basketball, Kidvid, Blueprint. We have Big Bird and the Big Bird Egg Catch. Buggle, we have some Bugs Bunny stuff there. We have some California games, so it looks like skateboarding and stuff like that. Cabbage Patch Kids, Care Bears, Centipede. The thing with a lot of these older consoles like the Ataris and stuff has some of the old cartoons and things that were out at that time, and it's very quite nostalgic, like Cookie Monster. Obviously he's still doing stuff now, but there's Cookie Monster. Have like Deadly Duck, Defender, Demolition Derby, or Demolition Herbie, so it must be Herbie the Mini. We have Dig Dug, I love some Dig Dug. Double Dragon, Donald Duck, Dragonfire, Dragster, E.T. We have E.T. there. Elf Adventure, Farmyard Fun, Final Run, Fast Eddie, Fireball, Football, Frankenstein. We have the Freeway, so essentially like Frogger, which is just there. So you'll be able to see the difference, sort of very much similar. G.I. Joe, Ghostbusters, Garfield, Ghostbusters 2, Gopher, Gremlins. Love the Gremlins film. Don't think I've played that game before, but maybe it's one to try. Also have a harem. So at the start there's sniper machine gun fire from the bushes. When the shooter stops briefly to reload, you can run past. To reach the second woman, you have to jump over the lake, run to the last moment, then press the... I guess we don't find out, so we're dead. Holy Moly. I Want My Mummy. Never heard of that. James Bond 007. Junior Pac-Man. We have Journey. And this is one thing that I've never played. I did see about this before and known it was a Journey game. However, I have a tattoo, which is my only tattoo, and it's actually from a Journey song. So I might have to play this, Journey Escape. I'll remember that, and then I'll give that a play. We have Karate, Killer Satellites, King Kong, Kung Fu Master, Laser Blast. We have MASH, London Blitz. What else? He-Man and Masters of the Universe. Mega Force, Meltdown, Millipede. Miss Piggy's Wedding, Mountain King, Name this game. We have Nuts. Oscar. So again, another one to go with the Cookie Monster. Party Mix, Pickup, Pharaoh, Pengo, Pizza Chef, Pitfall. Pitfall, I remember playing that before. Plaque Attack, Porky's. Another interesting movie from that era. You have Popeye, Cubit, Pink Panther, Racquetball, Rampage. Rampage and Rampage World Tour, amazing games. Boxing, Red Sea Crossing. What's this one? Revenge of the Beefsteak Tomatoes. I remember Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, but not Revenge of the Beefsteak Tomatoes. Rocky and Bullwinkle. I didn't think they were out that early on. Rubik's Cube. That's quite good, that. I might have to go with that. If you can see in the back, got a Rubik's Cube there. Save the Whales, Seahawk. Shuttle Orbiter, Sinistar. We have another skateboarding. That's what it's called, skateboarding. We have a skiing game. Smurfs, another Smurfs. We have Snoopy, we have Snow White. Sorcerer's Apprentice, we have some Mickey there as well. Space Jockey, Space Cavern, Space Invaders, Space Chase. So much space. Spider-Man, we have him as well. Looks interesting, try to swing from the buildings and stuff. Spy Hunter, Springer, Squoosh, Stampede, Star Trek. So we have Star Trek there, we have Star Wars Jedi Arena, Return of the Jedi, Ewok Adventure, Star Wars the arcade game, Empire Strikes Back, and then Star Master. We have Steeplechase, which is a horse racing game. Strategy X, Stuntman, Suicide Mission. So it's similar to Asteroids, apparently. Summer Games, Baseball, Superman. What else have we got here? Tapper, as seen on TV, apparently. Where you're a beer tapper, aka a barman. You have to serve beer to demanding customers. There are 4 customers, each in its own lane, lengthier than the previous one, whom you have to keep at bay. So, like an old version of Plants vs. Zombie, possibly. Never played it, but another one to try. Taz, Tennis, Decathlon, the Alligator People, interesting. Lord of the Rings, the original Frogger. So we have Frogger and the original. Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So many good games that like I've not played because the Atari and things was before I was born. So it's interesting to maybe have a go over them. I don't think they'll be as good as some of the modern games because there was the limitations and stuff like that, but it'll still be interesting to try them out just to see what they're like, especially that Journey one. And we have Wabbit video game, Wings, Wizard. We have X-Man. So this game has nothing to do with a character from Marvel. You are the super stud, the X-Man. The object is to make your way through a random maze, avoiding crabs, scissors or teeth to get to the hottie behind the door. Sounds interesting. And a nice play on crabs. I don't know if they meant it, but there we go. Z-Tac, Zaxxon and Zoofun. So that's it for the 2600. On the 5200, there's 97 games. So you got Asteroids, classic, Astro Chase, Battlezone, Beam Raider, Berserk, Black Belt, Buck Rogers, Centipede, Choplifter, Congo Bongo. We have Frisky Tony, another Frogger, Frogger 2, and the jump up in graphics just by looking at the pictures looks amazing, especially like Gremlins. So it was more just single colour and stuff like that, like same as Frogger. That looks so much better than the previous Atari. Then we have some James Bond 007, we have Joust, Jungle Hunt, Kaboom, Kangaroo, Looney Tunes Hotel. was a nearly completed video game that was going to be released, but they never got finished in the game, but apparently the game's still here. We have Mario Bros, which is quite interesting to see that on the Atari. Mega Mania, so similar to Space Invaders. I think a lot of them, when it used to be before, like similar to like Donkey Kong and stuff like that, a lot of the games when it was popular, they would make different versions of it that looked very similar or played very similar, and just basically to make some money with it. But Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man, absolute classics. Pitfall, another one again. Pole Position. Popeye, Qbert again. What else do we have? We have some Real Sports, we have some Roadrunner as well. We have some Goofy, we have some Space Invaders again. And then Star Raiders, and the same like Asteroids and Space Raiders were a specific kind of game, and then a lot of other games just sort of remade it in a similar thing but changed up different things, sort of played the same, and obviously to make some money. Super Breakout, love games like that. Super Pac-Man, we have Decathlon, The Last Starfighter, Vanguard, Wizard of War. We have Zaxxon, Zenji, and Zone Ranger. So that's the 5200. On the 7800 we have 67 games. And you can see already like how it's progressed along on the Ataris, of how good the graphics and stuff have got. So Asteroids there compared to the other one, amazing. Centipede, Cracked, what's this one here? Crossbow, Dark Chambers, Dig Dug, again, spent so many hours playing this on the PC, so many hours. We have some Double Dragon, look at how class that was. Again, on the Game Boy, played so many hours worth of that. Final Run, we have Fight Night, which is Crazy Craven and Dipstick. Danny Sapko right there. We have Joust, Clax. We have Kung Fu Master, Mario Brothers again on the Atari. We have Map Mania Challenge. So that looks like the Ultimate Warrior, but I don't think it is. Midnight Mutants, class. Missing in Action, and again, Mrs. Pac-Man. Ninja Golf. It's an arcade action game which combines a golf game with a side-scrolling fighting game. Very interesting. What's this? One-on-one basketball. Pit Fighter. There we go, Rampage. We have another one. And again, compared to the previous Atari one, looks so much better. Baseball. What's this? Ricky and Vicky. That looks like really good graphics as well. Scrapyard Dog. Very interesting. Sirius. We have Super Skateboarding. We have Title Match Pro Wrestling. Tomcat, Touchdown, Tower, Water Ski, Xenophobe, Winter Games. And yeah. Onto the Atari Jaguar, we have 43. And another console that I've never played on, so it'll be interesting to play some of these. We have Atari Karts. Attack of the Mutant Penguins, sounds interesting. Bubsy. Club Drive, Defender. We have some Doom. There we go. Some Double Dragon. And again, look at how good that looks compared to the Atari. It's just amazing. Dino Dudes. Flip Out. Missile Command 3D. We have Pitfall again. And again, just the advancements in graphics is just so much better and interesting. Raiden, using the Iron Maiden text. And we have Rayman. And even on the Game Boy console and all of the other ones, Rayman looks absolutely amazing even to this day. Soccer Kids, Super Burnout, Theme Park, love a bit Theme Park. Used to spend so many hours on the PC with that again. Total Carnage. Worms, another fantastic game. And down to 05. So the links, we have 75 games. We have Batman Returns. We have Battlezone, Bill and Ted. Some Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. We have California Games again, Desert Strikes, Dino Olympics, Dirty Larry, Renegade Cop, Double Dragon again, Dracula as well, Gauntlet, Hard Driving, Hockey, Hydra, Joust, Clacks, Lemmings, Casino, got some volleyball, Ninja Gaiden, a game that I never played but always wanted to play Ninja Gaiden, especially on the later systems when it was released on there. We have Pac-Land, Paperboy, another classic, Pinball Jam, so it's Elvira and the Party Monsters and Police Force. Police Force, really good film. So we have Quicks, whatever that is, and again Raiden with the Iron Maiden sort of font and text. So we have Rampage, Road Blasters, Robo Squash, Stun Runner, Scrapyard Dog again, Shanghai, Super Off-Road, Asteroids, Slime World. That sounds interesting. Toki, we have Tournament, Cyberball, Warbirds, and then back to the end. So the Thomas, we have 18. So there, Animal Basket, Demolish Fist, which looks quite interesting. It's like a beat 'em up game. Dirty Pigskin Football. Oh, there we go, Faster Than Speed. So that just looks like Need for Speed. We also have Fist of the North Star, and again, like the things on the Atomiswave and the MAME stuff just look absolutely amazing. I think it's like that very animated graphics, but just fantastic. A lot of them are all fighting games, of course, but there's still some good games. King of the Fighters. So even to this day, it still looks amazing. Like the animations and the moves between it, like the flow and stuff, just looks great. Rumblefish and Rumblefish 2. So we have the Coleco Vision, we have 140 games. So again, this is a big list, so I'll just sort of go down a few. BC2 Grog's Revenge. The Quest for Tires. That's just a 3D printer finishing. We have Blockade Runner, we have Boulder Dash, Brain Strainers, collection of 2 separate games, learning tools. First one's Follow the Leader, so it's similar to the, I can't remember what you call them now, where you have the 4 different colours and you play the actual things. I can't remember now, but we've got loads of them. They're all different versions of it and stuff, like the actual physical handheld games. Burger Time, Cabbage Patch Kids, Cabbage Patch Kids Picture Show, Carnival, Centipede again, Congo Bongo, Defender, Donkey Kong. There we go, love a bit Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Jr. as well. Plays like the real arcade game, apparently. Fathom, Flipper Star, Fraction, Frenzy, Frogger, Tarzan, Galaxian, Gust Buster. We have some Illusions. It's a surreal Coleco Vision video game which the player maneuvers blobs around the screen trying to get them to merge or split apart. Sounds interesting. It's like a Pinball Madness kind of thing. James Bond 007 again. Jukebox Jungle Hunt. We have Ken Uston Blackjack Poker. This one Keystone Capers. Harry Hooligans on the Loose. Ladybug. Learning the Leaper. Logic Levels. MASH. We've got some MASH on there. Meteoric Shower. Miner. So again, like a Donkey Kong kind of thing of like going up the ladders, avoiding things. It's just sort of that same style of game that they just change up and try to make new games with it. We have Pitfall 2 and the original Pitfall as well. Pit Stop, Popeye, Cubit. We have some Robin Hood. Rock and Rope. We We have some Rocky boxing. Sammy Lightfoot. We have some Smurfs. Sewer Sam. Another Smurfs. Some more Spy Hunter. We have some Star Trek, Super Action Baseball, Tapper again, but then looks slightly different to this one, whereas the other one was more flat. This is slightly more 3D. Dukes of Hazzard, Tutankhamun, Up and Down, Time Plot, Word Feud. Yeah. CPS1, we have 42 games. Now there's some here, I don't know if they are duplicates or whether it's like, yeah, so this is a Final Fight Japanese hack, and then this one is the World Set 1. So I wonder if these are the same for that. Yes, that's King Knight of the Round. This is Knight of the Round World. I'm not sure the difference between them, but I know sometimes if they are the Japanese version, they'll have an English version as well. I don't know. But then here, so Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. So this is a bootleg one. This is bootleg set 1. Red Wave bootleg World. So again, I'm not too clued up on some of these with the bootleg versions and stuff. But I don't know, let me know in the comments if you know the difference. They're bootleg set 1, but they're all Championship Edition, but they're just sort of remakes possibly, or hacks, or conversions. So if they were a Japanese only game, they may put an English conversion, and they put the original and the conversion, I don't know. We have the Punisher. Another one, Warriors of Fate. So this one is a SGY XZ bootleg. We have a World. So again, I don't know the difference, but there's some of those. There's CPS2, we have 42 games. So there we have Street Fighter 2 Hype. Marvel Superheroes. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. That's an interesting one. Marvel v Capcom, Clash of Superheroes. Mighty Pang, where you have to pop the balloon. Never heard of it, never played with it. Same as a lot of these. Puzzle Loop 2. Rockman 2. That looks a bit like Mega Man. Yeah, so building up on the previous game, you must battle Dr. Willy's evil robot criminals with the help of Mega Man, Proto Man, Bass and Duo. So this is Rocket Man and Mega Man. And yeah, Street Fighter. And again here, so this is Street Fighter Third Strike, Fight for the Future. So we have a Japanese no CD and a European version. We have Street Fighter Zero. Then we have a Vampire Hunter 2. So this is Darkstalker's Revenge. This is the Japanese version and the Euro version. So Vampire Savior 2. Lord of the Vampire. Street Fighter. I don't know why that's at the end there, but X-Men Children of the Atom, and then X-Men vs Street Fighter. And CPS3 we have 6. So again, Street Fighter Third Strike, Fight for the Euro. We have a Euro and a Japanese no CD version. So yeah. Now onto the Dreamcast. And now onto the Dreamcast. Just like so. So we have Boarded Down. Have the amazing Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi 2, we also have that. Dead or Alive 2. Spent so many hours playing this as well on the Dreamcast. Giga Wing 2, never played any of those. Gunbird 2, never played that one either, but I'm not really a fan of like that style shooter game. I can get away with it, like I used to play a lot of stuff on the Master System, like Action Fighter and stuff, but not really a fan of it these days. We have this, we have Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. I remember playing this on the PlayStation, I believe. And again, a lot of these are like this style game that I'm not really a fan of. Marvel v Capcom 2, Marvel v Capcom Superheroes, and Clash of Superheroes. So both of them are Clash, I don't know what the difference is with that. Power Stone, something I've never played, but it's on the list to play because I've read so many things about it. So good. Power Stone 2 as well. I think this one is what people prefer over the first one. Sonic Adventure 2. I haven't played the second one, but I've played the first one, so that's another game to try. We have Street Fighter Third Strike, Sword of the Berserk, another one that I've got on the list of games to play and try out, and Virtua Tennis. Not a fan of it. I did play it on a demo disc that I got many years ago, but there is Virtua Tennis there. So we have the FBNEO, and there is 1,742. So again, I'm not going to go through every single game. I'm just going to sort of scroll down, pick some of them out and go from there. Like if there's any interesting front covers like this, what's this, 600 turtles. I don't know what relevance the front cover has to do with the game, but it is there. And again, Action Fighter. Used to love this on a Master System. I don't play this version, but this one looks more advanced in terms of graphics, I think. So it could be something to try out as well. Afterburner. Again, not a game I've played, but heard many good things about it. People like it, but it's not my style or kind of games that I like. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Looks a bit like Pac-Man. So, and like I said, a lot of the games, they would just repackage it with different branding and different kind of things. Like Alien Invaders. It's like Space Invaders, but with aliens. Even though aliens are from Space Invaders, but yeah. Alligator Hunt. Like the difference in the game quality from the graphics of that to say something like this is just amazing. Altered Beast. I remember playing that as well. Really good game. Let's go through some of these. We have some arm wrestling games. Interesting there. We have Art of Fighting. So we have 3, 2, 1, and that's all we have. We have Asterix. We have Asteroids there. Big Story. Olympic type game set in the Stone Age. Again, not a game I've heard of or played before. Bagman. Bang Busters. Or is it Bang Bang Busters? We have Batman. And again, looks really nice graphics. Scroll down, see what else we have. Blade Master. It's a scrolling hack and slash game. We have Blazing Tornado. It's an arcade wrestling game. Also, it was the people who made the Fire Pro wrestling game, so that should be a good game. What else do we have? Blues Journey. Body Slam. So another wrestling game. Bomb Jack Twin. Seems a interesting puzzle game. Bottom of the Ninth. Some random woman for baseball game. Don't know why. Boomer Ranger. Brain. What's this one here? Boulder Dash and Boulder Dash Part 2. And again, Bubble Memories. Story of Bubble Bobble 3. Bubble Bobble. Such a great game. Used to love playing that. Bubble 2000. Bubble Symphony. Bookie O'Hare. Burger Time. Burning Rubber. What else do we have? Captain Silver. Captain Commando. Captain America and the Avengers. What? Might as well do the other one. Captain Tomaday. Carnival. Chain Reaction. Chameleon. JCHQ. Checkpoint-based racing game which player takes role in an undercover cop called Tony Gibson in this Miami Vice inspired game. Sounds interesting. Chopper, City Bomber, Circus Charlie. Cloak and Dagger, Commando, Congo Bongo, Contra, Cop, Crime City, Crude Buster. Some of these are really interesting games never even heard of before. Dachola, a shooter type maze game where you play the role of an ostrich. You'll have to avoid and destroy all opponents, kicking a turtle shell in the shape of a soccer ball to hit them and come to the bonus stage. Yeah, sounds very interesting. some of the ideas are just absolutely bonkers they used to come up with for games and stuff like that. It's like if you did that now, so you're going to play as an ostrich and you're going to run around doing stuff. People are like, no, I'm not buying that. But then again, you have Goat Simulator where you're a goat and stuff like that. But yeah, Dig Dug 2, Diver Boy. What's this one here? DJ Boy, Donald J. Boy is a roller fighter taking part in the ultimate fight race known as Roller Game. So you're on rollerblades fighting people. Sounds interesting. And again, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong 3, Donkey Kong Jr. Double Axle, monster truck racing game. That's what I like. And Double Dragon, more Double Dragon. Again, played that so many hours on the Game Boy. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z 2, Super Battle. And what else do we have here? Empire City. So it looks like a shooting game where you have to shoot people who pop up. Fantasy World, Earth of Crisis, Fantasyland, Fantasy Zone, another classic. Again, played that on the Master System so many times. What else do we have? Firehawk, Fire Trap, Flyboy. So we have Frog Feast. 2 of them, so that one's a duplicate, but that's some of the only ones that I've seen other than those Japanese and Europe ones. G.I. Joe. Galaxian, another classic. Gang Wars, which looks like it has Freddy Krueger on the front. Gemini Wing, I think I remember playing that as well, but again, I said it's not my favourite kind of game to play. Golden Axe, used to love that, played that so many times and so many hours again. So one, Gun Barrage, Guzzler, Gurian, something like that. Hang On. I remember playing, I think it was Hang On at the arcades with the actual physical motorbike. I think it was called Hang On or something very similar, but I used to love playing those motorbike games where you sit on the actual bike, you have to go from side to side. We have Hook here. Hot Dog Storm. So vertical scroller, shooting games. We have 88 Games, which is Hypersport Special. In the Hunt. Jackie Chan, Fists of Fire. That kind of looks like a Mortal Kombat one. Pretty funny game, responsive controls, a bit of Jackie English, loads of little videos and funny stuff. Sounds very interesting. And Jackie Chan, the Kung Fu Master. Joe and Mac Returns. And there again, there's another journey game. So the play mode begins when either 1 or 2 players starts button is pressed. Play mode ends when all of your performers have been eliminated. When this happens, game over. So I don't know what is happening here or whatever, but there's Neil and there'll be Steve Perry and another one to play. Didn't realise he had so many journey games. Karopi's Let's Play Together. Have some interesting games on here. We have The King and the Balloons, Knuckle Joe, Kung Fu Master, Fighting Golf Lemmings, Lethal Enforcers, Lethal Crash Race. What else do we have? Like I said, there's 1,800 games on here, so it's quite a lot. Magical Cat Adventures, Magical Crystals, Magician Lord. Sounds interesting. Marine Boy, Mappy, Marvel Superheroes, Martial Champion, Battle Race. What's this one here? Mechanized Attack. Looks like Arnie and Marty McFly. Metal Slug, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, another classic game. Metamorphic Force, Mighty Warriors, Mikey or Mickey or whatever, Atari Millipede, Minesweeper, Moon Shuttle, Mortal Kombat, Moon War, Mrs. Pac-Man, Mustache Boy. He controls a mustache boy with a red spacesuit who runs across a top view maze on space and must colour by touching all the tiles in the ground. My Hero. Used to love this on the Master System, if I can say that correctly. Master System. Used to love playing it. So good. Naughty Boy. New Rally X. We have New Atomic Punk. Night Slashers, Ninja Combat, Nitro Ball, Omega Fighter, Outrun, such a classic game. Overtop, interesting. Pac-Mania, a nice 3D version. Pac-Man Plus, Panic Bomber. Bomberman's such a classic game. Pinball Nation, Pitfall 2 again. Poker, Pop Bingo, another Popeye. Prehistoric Isle in 1930. Psycho Soldier. Buster Move, what's this one? Punch Out, classic boxing game. R-Shark, Raiden, Raiden DX, Raiden 2, Rampage, there we go, Rampage World Tour. We have Rambo 3, Raiden here, Road Fighter, Robocop, another classic movie, and Robocop 2. Rolling Thunder 2. We have so many games on here. Saturday Night Slam Masters, another wrestling game. Poseidon, Sea Fighter Poseidon even. Shinobi. Shock Troopers, Skybase, Sky Kid, Solar Fox. Again, there's just so many different games on here that it's like absolutely mental. Space Raider, Special Criminal Investigation, Splatterhouse, Springer, Star Trek, another Star Wars game, Steel Gunner, Stinger, Streaking. In this comical maze game, the player controls a nude streaker girl who runs around a city maze. She must eat all foods shaped circle, while must pick up all the clothes and accessories and back to dress to avoid being caught by the police. That sounds quite interesting. And again, just the same as Pac-Man, you have the police instead of ghosts and a naked woman instead of Pac-Man. You have Street Fighter the movie. Again, that was one of the first PlayStation 1 games that was released as well with the console, I believe. Super Chase, which is another car racing game. Super Monaco, Super Punch Out, Super Riders, Street Fighter, Superman, Tanks, Tank Busters, Tapper, Tank Force, Joe and Mac, World Cup, Turtles. So we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles Back in Time. We have some classic Tetris, which looks very different to normal Tetris, but yeah, interesting. Quite a few different variations of Tetris, and another one there, the Absolute Grandmaster 2. What else do we have? There's some King of Fighters, quite a lot of King of Fighters. King of Fighters 98, 96, 97, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. The Last Blade. Have the Main Event, which is a wrestling game. We have Punisher again. And the classic, the Simpsons arcade game. Got a video on the channel of me playing this. So played that all the way through, and that's like the full long play gameplay on the channel. So if you want to check that out, then please do. What else do we have? Time Shoulders, Time Tunnel, Top Ranking Stars, so boxing one. Like I said, so many games on this one. Twin Bee, Twin Tigers, Volleyball. What's this one? Undercover Cops. There's some Vampire Savior again. What's this one? Vendetta. We have some Viewpoint. We have some Vigilante. Wall Crash. Willow. Classic movie again. Another game I haven't played, but the movie's really good. So we have some bowling, some World Rally, some very interesting games. Zigzag, which seems like Dig Dug, which is a pirate version of Dig Dug. And there we go, and that is the FBNEO. Still got more consoles to go, so let's go. Nintendo GameCube, we have 11. So we have, is it Chibi Robo? We have F-Zero GX, we have Fire Emblem, Luigi's Mansion, Mario Golf, Pimkin 2, Resident Evil 4. I don't know if it's the same on the GameCube, but it might be 2 discs. Not sure if it's duplicate or disc 1 and disc 2. Super Mario Strikers, we have Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Smash Bros. Melee. Game Gear, 334. We have some classics like Aliens 3, Ariel the Little Mermaid, we have Asterix and Obelix, Axe Battler, we have some Barbie, we have some Batman again, Batman, Batman Forever, Batman Returns. We have the classic Beavis and Butthead. We're going to go to a Goa concert, then Anderson's stupid dog like chewed up the tickets. Now you've got to help us find the pieces or something, or somebody's going to pay for it. Probably Beavis. So Beavis and Butthead. Another classic season that is TV series that they've put into some games. We have Bugs Bunny, we have Dracula, Bubble Bobble, again classic. Caesar's Palace, Castle of Illusion. Remember playing this so many times as well. I think it was Land of Illusion and Castle of Illusion, both them. Chuck Rock, another classic game. Chuck Rock 2, that was the one that I played the most of. It was the one with the little baby. Columns, another classic. Cool Spot, I played that a couple of times, but not too much. Daffy Duck, Desert Strike, Aladdin. So we have that as Disney Aladdins rather than just Aladdin. Bruce Lee's Story, we have Double Dragon again. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, played so many hours on the Master System with that. Earthworm Jim, Echo the Dolphin, I could never get around how to play that. I think it was on the Mega Drive that I played it and just couldn't get away with it. Fantasy Zone, used to love that, and Fantasy Zone 2. We have some Frogger, we have Galaga 2, Garfield, some George Foreman, Global Gladiators, which is a McDonald's, So the characters, didn't know that. I knew they had the different games and stuff, but I didn't know there's that McDonald's, Home Alone, Hook again, Indiana Jones, another James Bond one, and James Pond as well. We also have Jeopardy, Judge Dredd, Jurassic Park again. All these games that they're created based on the movies, just fantastic. Krusty's Funhouse, Land of Illusion, this is the one that I played. Last Action Hero, again, another game based on a movie. Marble Madness, that's what I mentioned about earlier on with that other game which looks very similar. Mega Man, we have Mickey's Ultimate Challenge, not a game I played. Micro Machines, used to love Micro Machines. Power Rangers as well, Mortal Kombat, NBA, NFL. Wasn't overly keen on basketball and hockey games. Ninja Gaiden, like I said, game I never played. Outrun, classic. Pac-Man, Paperboy, another classic there. Phantasy Star, not a game I played, but it's high on the list to play because I read so many things about it. Poker Face Paul, lots of poker games. Popeye, we have Predator. Prince of Persia. What else? Road Rash, again, Robocop versus the Terminator. So making the most out of all these movie, game related things. Shaq Fu, again, a game with Shaq. Shining Force, another good game. Shinobi, I think it was on the Master System that I played that quite a lot as well. Sonic Blast, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Drift. Sonic Drift 2. Lots of Sonic games, even Sonic Spinball. Space Harrier, Spider-Man. Also came from comics and stuff, but they come from movies. Star Trek, Star Wars. Streets of Rage classics. Columns. Super Smash TV. Spent so much hours on that as well, on the Master System. Terminator 2. Tails Adventure, Tailspin. Tarzan, Taz, Terminator 2, Addams Family, again, another one from a movie. Got Chessmaster, The X and Dizzy, Incredible Hulk, Itchy and Scratchy Game, Jungle Book, Lion King, Lost World, Donald Duck. I think I remember playing that one as well, The Lucky Dime Caper. Bart vs Space Mutants, love that. Bart vs World, played it a couple of times but not really much. Again, Smurfs, Terminator, Tom and Jerry, True Lies. They've got a True Lies video game. Vampire, Virtua Fighter, WWF Raw. WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge. Like some of these wrestling games never played. I think it was some of the older ones I played, but not like this far back. So it'll be interesting to play them, see what the controls are like, see how good it is. Lots of X-Men games, Zool and Zoop. Game Boy, 851 games. Another big game list to go through. So some classics like Animaniacs, Alleyway. What else do we have? Asteroids. Bart Simpson, Escape from Camp Deadly. I don't think I played that one. Batman Forever. Beast Fighter, Beavis and Butthead again, Beethoven, another game from the movie, and then we have Beetlejuice here as well. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, another one from the movie. I said that you used to just crank them out, and you don't really see it that often these days. You see some games every now and again which are movie based, but not too much. Bubble Bobble, Bubble Bobble 2, Bubble Ghost, Bubsy, Caesar's Palace, Buster Move, Casper. On the PlayStation 1, played this loads and loads. Never played it on the Game Boy. Centipede, Chase HQ. And we have Chicky Chicky Machine Mile Race, which is Wacky Races, I assume. Because there's Muttley and Dick Dastardly. Chuck Rock there. Cliffhanger. Body Slam, Cool World. What else do we have? Crystal Quest, Dick Tracy, DuckTales, and DuckTales 2, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Land, Double Dragon again, Dr. Mario. Used to love playing this as well. Played quite a lot, and I think this is again another duplicate possibly. Dragonstone. What else do we have? F1 Race, FIFA 96, Fighting Simulator, Final Fantasy Legend 3, the final, no joke, Final Fantasy Legend, Firefighter, Fist of the North Star, Flappy Football, Frogger, Dexterity, 5 and 1. I used to have that, played so many games with that. Not the best, but there was 5 games in one cartridge, and back then that was really good, because once you bought something you just played it over and over again, even if it was a bit rubbish, because the price of the games and stuff back then. Ghostbusters 2, Golf, again I had that. Wasn't really a fan of golf, but still played that. Harvest Moon, used to love this. I think it was on the Game Boy Color one that I had, and spent so many hours on that too. Hercules, didn't play it. Home Alone and Home Alone 2, didn't play those. Hook, Kirby, I think it was Kirby's Dream Land I played a couple of times. Hugo I played as well. Indiana Jones, Itchy and Scratchy. We have James Bond, Jeep Jamboree, Jeopardy, Jungle Strike, Judge Dredd, Jurassic Park, Battleship, and a lot of these like the Konami Game Boy Collection, Krusty's Funhouse, Lamborghini, Kung Fu, Last Action Hero again, another Lemmings and Lemmings 2, Lethal Weapon, Looney Tunes, Daffy Duck, Lucky Luke. What's this one here? Magic Ball. Mario's Picross, Marble Madness. My Mallard, Mega Man, Mickey Mouse, Metroid. Quite a lot of Mickey Mouse ones on there. Micro Machines, another classic game. Didn't play it on the Game Boy, but played it on the PS1. Minesweeper, Monster Max, Monster Truck, Mortal Kombat. Mulan. NBA, again, not really a fan of basketball and hockey games, but they're all sort of like linked together, like NBA and NHL, they're all normally in the list together. Ninja Gaiden Shadow. Oddworld. I didn't know they had Oddworld on the Game Boy. I thought it was just on the PlayStation that it started out. Pac-Man, Pac in Time, Bingo, Paperboy, Penguin Wars, Avenging Spirit, Picross 2, which is that Mario Picross 2, Pinball Deluxe, Pingu, Pocahontas, Pit Fighters, and this one here, Pokemon Blue. That's what I had, and again, so many hours spent on that game, but I did. It was just literally so long. Then I did get the Pokemon Yellow, and it was nice to have Pikachu following you around and stuff, but Pokemon Blue, that's where I spent most of my time. Buster Move 2, another classic. Road Rash, Reservoir Rat, Roadster, Robin Hood, Robocop, Sea Battle, Sensible Soccer, Shaq Fu again, Simpsons Bart and the Beanstalk, never played that, 4 and 1, Solitaire, Space Invaders, Spider-Man, the McDonald's Kids, so another one. Star Trek, Star Wars, Stargate, Street Racer, classic game on the PS1. Super Chase HQ, Tetris. Well, they've only got Tetris Blast, but then I think that's meant to be Super Bombless, which is a version of Tetris. The basic clear of the line, blocks elements still there, but they added a twist inside the memory block shape to bombs. Oh, so Tetris Blast, which was called Super Bombless. Never played that. Super Mario Land, used to love that. Super Mario 2 and Wario Land. Spent so much time playing Wario Land. Tailspin, Tamagotchi. I used to have a Tamagotchi. Tennis, I played that. Wasn't overly keen on it, but still played it. Tetris, classic game. Addams Family Pugsley, Addams Family Amazing Spider-Man, Bugs Bunny, The Fidgets, The Final Fantasy Legend, The Flintstones, and The Flintstones King Rock Treasure, Harmony, Getaway, Jetsons, Zelda, Lion King, The New Chessmaster, Punisher, Rugrats, Bart vs. the Juggernauts, Smurfs, Tiny Toons Adventures, Tom and Jerry, another classic I played on the PS1, Toy Story, True Lies, Turok, V-Rally, which is Championship Edition, WCW Main Event, WWF King of the Ring, WWF Raw, WWF Superstars, WWF Superstars 2, Warzone, and again, classic Wario Land. I'm trying to think which, I think I possibly had Warzone or something, or it might be on the Game Boy Color. I had one of the wrestling games. I can't remember off the top of my head. Wayne's World, World Cup, Worms, another classic, Yoshi, Zool, and then Zoop. Game Boy Advance, 1070 games. How mental is that? So again, I'll just sort of flick through quite quickly, or as quick as I can. Yeah, Aggressive Inline, Aladdin, All-Star, Bass, Altered Beast, American Idol, 3D, quite a lot of Army Men. Well, 3, but still a fair few. Atlantis, Astro Boy, Baba, Banjo-Kazooie, quite a few Barbie games, some Batman games, Bionicle, Bomberman, a couple of Bomberman games there, Bratz, Breath of Fire, another good game, Britney's Dance Beat, we have some Bruce Lee, some Buffy, some Bubble Bobble, Big Game Hunter, Cars, Casper, Cartoon Network Speedway, so like, what do you call them, Johnny Bravo and Dexter's Lab and all that, Castlevania, another good game, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Choo Choo Rocket, a classic game on the Dreamcast. So these must be all like that, yeah, classic NES series, so like Bomberman, Castlevania, Donkey Kong, Combo Pack, Comic Zone, Corvette, Contra, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. So we have Nitro Crash, Nitro Kart, Crash Super Pack, quite a few Crash games. We have the Crazy Taxi, Catch a Ride, Cubics, Phantom Daredevil, Dave Mirra, Deal or No Deal, Digimon, Dexter's Lab, again, with the Cartoon Network stuff. Quite a few Disney ones, Disney Lizzie McGuire, Stitch and Lilo, Dogs 2, Donkey Kong, Doom, Dora. Hi, soy Dora. Dragon Ball, Driver. So we have Driver 2 and we also have Driver 3. We have Driven, which is looks like an F1 game. Duel Masters, E.T. We have the ESPN X Games. We have some Ed, Edd and Eddy, Earthworm Jim. We have Elf. We have Eragon Enchanted. What's this? Extreme Ghostbusters. We have F-Zero, FIFA, Fear Factor, which interesting. Family Feud. We have some Final Fantasy. Got some Finding Nemo, some Fire Pro Wrestling, Flushed Away, Frogger, some GT Advance and GT Racers, Galador. So we have some Cartoon Network collection, Dexter's Rival. I don't know if this is like Game Boy Advance video, so it must be episodes of the TV shows, I assume. There's quite a few of them there, or some Pokemon ones as well. Be interesting to check those out to see what they are, because it says Game Boy Advance video. I don't know if that's just like video files on the Game Boy Advance that you play, I don't know. But there is quite a few of them. Some Garfield, Go Beckham, Adventure in Software Island, Grand Theft Auto, Pinball, we have some Gremlins, Happy Feet, Hamtaro, have some Harry Potter, which is probably one from each of the franchise. We have a collection there. Harvest Moon, again, really good game. We have some Hey Arnold. We have some Home on the Range, horses, some Hot Wheels, a few Hot Wheel games there. Some classic Hugo, Ice Age 2, Inspector Gadget. It's Mr. Pants. We have some more Jackie Chan Adventures. We have Jet Grind Radio. I love that on the Dreamcast. Jet Set Radio in the UK. Jimmy Neutron, Jurassic Park, Justice League, Kim Possible, Kim Possible 2, Kong, Crazy Racers, some Lego, some Tomb Raider. So it's Lara Croft Tomb Raider, so that's why it's in L. Legends of Wrestling 2, some Lizzie McGuire, Lilo and Stitch, Lucky Luke, M&M's Blast and Break 'em, Madagascar, some Madden, Magical Quest, March of the Penguins. It's very interesting. A lot of Mario, some Mario Kart, Mario different things. Some Mary Kate and Ashley, some Matt Hoffman's, Max Payne. Megabots, Medal of Honor. Interesting look for that one. It's like a top-down one, whereas this is the Medal of Honor that I know. Mega Man, a lot of Mega Man. Quite a lot of Mega Man. Men in Black, Micro Machines, Midnight Club, which looks very similar to Grand Theft Auto, which is quite interesting. Minority Report, Monster Trucks, Monsters Inc., Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam, Need for Speed Most Wanted. We have Porsche Unleashed, Underground, Underground 2 and Carbon. We have some Naruto, or Naruto, Nicktoons, more Nicktoons, Open Season, Pac-Man, Peter Pan, classic Pinky and the Brain. That's what my two 3D printers are called, Pinky and Brain. Pitfall, some Pokemon. So we have Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Red Rescue Team. Never heard of that one before. We have Pokemon Pinball, Ruby, Sapphire, and nope, that's it. Postman Pat, Power Rangers, more Power Rangers, Prince of Persia, Princess Natasha, Rampage, Rayman. So we've got 4 Raymans. We have 10th Anniversary, we have Rayman 3, Hoodlum's Revenge, and Rayman Advance. Oh, and Rayman Raven Rabbits. Ready to Rumble, another classic on the Dreamcast. Road Trip Shifting Gears. Robot Wars, used to love watching Robot Wars. Rugrats, a couple of Rugrat games there. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Some Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo 2, Cyber Chase, and just a standard. We have Mystery Mayhem as well, and Unmasked. Some Scrabble. What else do we have? Sega Rally, Shark Tale, some Shrek. So we have One Piece there as well. Shrek 2 Beg for Mercy, Hassle at the Castle, Wreaking Havoc, Smash and Crash Racing, Super Slam, Speedway, and Shrek the Third. So a few Shreks there. Silent Scope, SimCity, Smuggler's Run, and again a couple of Sonic, Space Invaders, Spider-Man, some SpongeBob, Spy Hunter, some Spyro as well on their own, not with the Crash Bandicoot packages. Stupid little Super Mario Brothers. What's these? Super Robot Taisen, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tak, Teen Titans, more Turtles, some tennis, Bible game, quite interesting to have that on there. The B game, Fairly Odd Parents, The Hobbit, Incredible Hulk, Jungle Book, Zelda, Lord of the Rings, probably one from each of the series there as well. Some Muppets, Polar Revenge, Powerpuff Girls, Smurfs, Simpsons Road Rage, Santa Claus 3, interesting. We have some Sims, another SpongeBob there, SpongeBob movie, Three Stooges, another one there, Sum of All Fears, which is a movie that turned into a game, Risk, some Tiger Woods, Nightmare Before Christmas, some Splinter Cell, Tom and Jerry, Tony Hawk's, Turok, Tweety, Brain Games, Winter Games, V-Rally 3, VIP, which is the Pamela Anderson one, Van Helsing, another one change, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, Road to WrestleMania. Yeah, it must have been on the Game Boy Color that I had it rather than Game Boy Advanced. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Woody Woodpecker, Worms, X-Men, Zinedine Zidane, Zoe, and Triple X. Game Boy Color, 596. So again, we'll sort of try and go through as quick as I can just to get through. ATV Racing, Aladdin, Alone in the Dark. So we have Alone in the Dark and New Nightmare. Some Ants, Army Men, Arthur. Love some Arthur. Austin Powers there. And Austin Powers 2, Babe. And again, with all the movie franchises like Batman, Batman Forever, Austin Powers, used to make them into games. Same with TV series like Bear in the Big Blue House, Blade, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And we've got some Bugs Bunny, Buster Move 4, Buzz Lightyear again. We have some Carmageddon, Casper, Chicken Run, Wacky Races, Croc. Used to like playing Croc. What else do we have? We have some Tiger Woods there, some golf, some Dave Mirra. Used to love some Dave Mirra. Dexter's Lab, 102 Dalmatians, Dinosaurs, Doug. Used to like watching Doug. Used to try and draw him all of the time, but it was never any good. Driver, Dragon Warrior. So we have Driver, You're the Whaleman, which was second one, I believe. Driver's first one. Or is it? No, Driver, You Are the Whaleman is the first one, I think. We have Duke Nukem, E.T. We have E.T. Escape from Planet Earth. And we have E.T. and a Cosmic Garden. So we have 3 E.T. games on the Game Boy Color. We have some ECW, Elevator Action, some Formula 1, some FIFA, some Flipper and Lopaka, side-scroller thing. We have some Frogger, Galaga. We have Gift, some Gex, Enter the Gecko, Godzilla, Road to El Dorado, some Gremlins again, GTA 1, GTA 2. I think it was GTA 1 I had in the Game Boy Color. I don't think I had GTA 2. I had that on the PlayStation instead. Harry Potter. There, Harvest Moon, this one, Harvest Moon #1, had that on the Game Boy Color, and that was what I played so many times. I don't think I played the second one, I didn't play this third one, but the first one racked up so many hours. We have Hugo, Hot Wheels, Inspector Gadget, Jimmy White, Jurassic Boy, Kirby. What else do we have? Lemmings. We have some Little Nicky, some Looney Tunes, Madden, Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, Magical Tetris Challenge. So this is Tetris with Disney characters. Didn't know that existed. Mary-Kate and Ashley, Matt Hoffman's, Men in Black, Merlin, Mickey's Racing, Missile Command, Mission Impossible, Mortal Kombat, NASCAR, NBA, quite a few of those. Same with NHL. You have Nicktoons Racing, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey 2, Perfect Dark. Again, that was on the N64. Played that, didn't play it on the Game Boy. Pocket Bowling. And what do we have for Pokemon? We have Crystal version, we have the Gold version, Pinball, Puzzle Challenge, Silver version, Trading Card Game. Played that a little bit, but not too much. And the Yellow edition. Power Rangers, Prince of Persia, Prince Nazim. He's got a new movie out, so not sure whether I want to watch that, but it seems like it might be quite good. Cubit, Rayman, Rampage, Rayman and Rayman 2, Resident Evil Gaiden, Return of the Ninja. I don't think I played any of the Resident Evils on the Game Boy either. I think that was all on the PlayStation. Sabrina, Rugrats, Rush, Sean Palmer, Snowboarder, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Space Invaders, Spawn, Spider-Man, SpongeBob again, Tucker, Test Drive, Tarzan, Tetris, Flintstones, some Zelda as well. So we have Link's Awakening, and we have Oracle of Ages, and also Oracle of Seasons. Mask of Zorro, Simpsons, Thunderbirds, Tori Tori, Rainbow Six, Tony Hawk's. So we have Tony Hawk's 1, 2 and 3. I don't think I actually played these on the Game Boy, and a lot of people say that they're very disappointing, the Tony Hawk's on the Game Boy, so probably it's good that I didn't. You have Turok, UFC, Uno, VIP again, and I think it might have been WWE Attitude that I had on the Game Boy Color. I didn't have Betrayal, because that says like Double Dragon. That seems quite interesting. WrestleMania 2000, I had that on the N64, and that's all that's on here, so it was probably the Attitude that I had, I think it was. Wings of Fury, X-Men, Worms, Zidane, and Zabu Mafu, playtime in Zabu Land. About talking Lima. Genesis 932. So Duke Nukem. So these are slightly corrupt, these ones here. So that says Duke Nukem, but then it says 10 Super Jogos. Also, this is a compilation which has different games in, so I'll just skip past these. Our Real Monsters, another classic. Addams Family Values. Alex Kidd and Enchanted Castle. American Gladiators. Andre Agassi, Ariel. Art of Fighting, Asterix. Baby's Day Out, I used to love that movie. Back to the Future 3, another classic movie. Played the ones on the PS3 for Back to the Future, but I haven't played any of the other games. We have Batman, Batman Revenge of the Joker, Forever, Returns. So again, like the movie things that they change into games. Beavis and Butthead. Body Count, Blocks, Bonkers, Dracula again, but it's Bram Stoker's Dracula. We have Brian Lara Cricket, again, played that on the PlayStation, and used to always use the cheat for the big massive ball, so it was much easier to hit. California Games, Castle of Illusion again, Pool, Pro-Am, Chuck Rock, Clay Fighter. I think this was, I think on the N64 for Clay Fighter is a very rare game. Chuck Rock 2, Son of Chuck Rock, played that out loads. Columns, Combat Wars, Kill Shot, Clacks. What's this one? QD Suzuki No Ringside Angel, a wrestling game. Interesting. Cutthroat Island, Cyber Cop, Decap Attack. I think I remember playing that. Yeah. Daffy Duck in Hollywood. Amazing Tennis. Sega Genesis, Dick Tracy, another movie, Dino Land, which is a pinball, Doom Troopers, Double Clutch, Double Dragon, another classic. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, again. I think the graphics look a bit better on this compared to the Master System. That's interesting. Dungeons and Dragons, Echo Jr., Earthworm Jim, FIFA, Family Feud, Fantasia, again another Disney movie, Flashback, Flicky, Fido Dido, that's his frog dude. Interesting. Gadget Twins, Garfield, Gargoyles, Gemfire, George Foreman again, Ghostbusters again, Ghosts and Ghouls, some Gods, which has got worms, Golden Axe 2, no, I think it was the first one I played, so many, Golden Axe. What else do we have? Hardball, Home Alone, Havoc, Hurricanes, Home Alone 2, Itchy and Scratchy again. We have James Pond and James Bond and James Pond 2, Small Jeopardy, some Jurassic Park, Rampage Edition, and that one, Super Bikes, Clacks, Landstalker, just Landstalker again, Last Battle, Lemons, Lotus, some more car racing games, some Devils, Marco Magic Football again, that was on one of the other ones. We have Mega Bomberman, Mega Tracks, Mickey's Ultimate Adventure, Moonwalker again, Resistance, Power Rangers, Monopoly, NBA Jam, all the NBAs, and then there'll be NFLs, there's some IndyCar, Onslaught, some Outrun again, PGA, Paperboy, Pele, so football, so we've got some Fantasy Star as well. So these are all the different adventures. Pit Fighter, Pitfall, Powermonger, Predator. Got some Predator again. What else? Quackshot. So Donald Duck Quackshot. We have Rex, Rambo, Bus Town, Risk. Scooby-Doo again, Shadow Destiny, Shinobi, Skitchin, so it's an inline skating down the road. Quite a lot of Sonic, so you have Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic Classics, Sonic and Knuckles, Space Harrier, Spider-Man, Splatterhouse, Star Trek again, Streets of Rage, another classic, Super Bubble Bobble, Syndicate, Space Harrier, Techno Cop, Atomical, Great Waldo Search, Jungle Book, Lost World, Oddifence, The Miracle Piano Teaching System. It's an interesting game. Again, Simpsons versus the Space Mutants, Theme Park again, love some Theme Park, some Tiny Toon Adventures, King Colossus, Toy Story, True Lies again, Virtual Bart, what's that? Bert goes virtual when he's strapped into Martin Prince's virtual reality experiment at elementary school. Interesting, he's in a dog there. We have WWF Raw, we have Royal Rumble, we have Super WrestleMania and WrestleMania the arcade game. What a classic. Some wacky races, Wayne Gretzky, Wheel of Fortune, what's this? Wrestle War, World of Illusion, Experts, Zombies Ate My Neighbours, Zool and Zoon. On the MAME we have 208. So we've got some stuff here like Bloody Raw and other amazing classic games as well, like that. So Bubble Symphony, so it's like Bubble Bobble, but then this is Bubble Symphony, which is Bubble Bobble 2. What else do we have? We have some Cool Borders, another classic game. Dancing Eyes, this is something that I've covered on a different video, which is you have to complete these squares or rectangles to try and take bits of clothes off people, which is strange, but if you want to go watch the game, then head over to the full gameplay, and I talk about it saying it's a very interesting game. Dragoon Might, some Field Day, some Fighting Soccer, Five-a-Side Soccer, Fish and Frenzy, Prototype, Gallop Racer. We have Grudge Match there, which is a wrestling game. We have a GTI Club, which is a rally racing game. Looks quite good. As with all like sort of arcade racing games, I love playing stuff like that. We have Landmaker, Mega Blast, Midnight Run, Road Fighters 2. So this is a 3D sequel to Road Fighter. So another good racing game there to try out. Classic, Mortal Kombat 4. Oriental Legend 2. Outrunners. Have some Paperboy Arcade. Have some Pocket Racer, which is like Ridge Racer, but you have, yeah, so Pocket Racer is a Ridge Racer spin-off with small cars, so that should be interesting to play. Rave Racer, so this was another one that's covered on the channel. Conrad Rough Gun, Ridge Racer 2. Interesting. We have Solar Assault, and we have Soul Calibur and Soul Edge. So there, Soul Calibur, Soul Edge. So this is version 2 of Soul Edge, so it's improved graphics on it. Speed Racer, love playing that game. Speed Up, not something I played, but looks interesting. We have some classic Street Fighter X Plus, EX and EX Plus. Then we have EX2. Then we have EX2 Plus, and we have Strider 2, Table Tennis. So we have some Tekken 2, we have Tekken 3, Tekken Tag Tournament, and that's the Tekkens. So we have Tokyo Wars there, some bowling, Twin B, Virtual Racing. So that's an interesting one. Wheels Fire, we have some Winding Heat, which again looks like another arcade racing game. World Rally, Guardian Force. Funky Head Boxes, looks like an interesting game. Master System, we have 293 games. So again, some of the classics that I used to like playing. So Alice Kid in Miracle World was built into my Sony Master System, so obviously you could play that all the time. Ultimate Beast, Asterix, Back to the Future, didn't play them on there. Battle Outrun, Black Belt, Dracula, Bonkers. Bubble Bobble, again, another classic game. Cast of Illusion, classic game. Columns, there we go, Chuck Rock 2. That was one that I used to play all the time on the Master System. Double Dragon, Dead Angel, Dick Tracy, Double Hawk, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I said that I used to play that all the time as well. Fantasy Zone, but it was Fantasy Zone 2 that I had and played. Gangster Town, Ghostbusters, Golden Axe, there we go. Used to play that all the time, used to love that. Great Golf, Volleyball, Hang On, Hook, Home Alone. So you didn't play any of these on the Master System, same as Jurassic Park and stuff like that. Land of Illusion, I think I played that, but it was Castle of Illusion that always played. Line of Fire, Lemmings, Mercs, Missile Defend, Micro Machines, Mortal Kombat, there we go, My Hero. Used to love playing that so much. Outrun, never played that, not on the Master System anyway. Prince of Persia, Power Strike, Psychic World, I don't think I played that. Ren and Stimpy, classics. Rambo, Rampart, Rampage, Renegade, RoboCop, Rocky, Kung Fu Kid, Astro Warrior, Sega Chess, Shanghai, Shinobi, I remember playing that. Obviously Sonic's classics. Space Harrier, Spellcaster, Spider-Man, Star Wars, Super Off-Road, there we go. Super Smash TV, used to love playing that. Terminator 2, Tasmania, Teddy Boy, did I play that? No, don't think I had that. Flintstones, I had the Jungle Book, I remember playing that, and also Lucky Dime, as I said. Ninja, I don't think I had that. Space Mutants I had. Tom and Jerry the movie, had that one, used to love playing that. It was like the plates, I couldn't get past that bit all the time. WrestleMania Steel Cage Match, didn't have that. Wimbledon, Wolfchild, Wonder Boy, I think I played that. I think I remember playing that one. Zillion and Zool. MSX, we have 392. So we have like Alien 8, Aliens, Angelo, Back to the Future. We have BC Quest for Tires 2. We have some Batman, some Blagger, some Buggy, Captain Chef, possibly like Pac-Man, I don't know. Car Fighter, that looks a bit like Action Fighter. Car Jamboree, not sure. Car Race, Master Chess, Ulster Fantasy, Coaster Race. So that's Cosmic Soldier, Psychic War, Crusader. I think a lot of these are Japanese games from the looks of it. Dungeon Hunter, first person view, but it's Japanese. Floppy, Japan. Flipper Sipper, Japan. Ghostbusters, that's a Europe one. So yeah, a lot of them must be Japanese, so like that Hang On There, Hold 'Em On Professional, Hyper Sports, Jump, Jumpland, Kick It, there's that Keystone Capers again, Soccer, Le Mans, Rugby, Mappy. So you control Mappy, a police mouse whose job it is to collect valuables, consumer electronics from a cat's house. You're being pursued by a gang of 5 pink cats. Doors are your only defense against the cops. You get to 4x4 by jumping. Sounds interesting. Midnight Brothers, looks a bit like Blues Brothers, but not. Gate of Labyrinth. Mole, Whack-A-Mole, Monsters Fair, Mr. Chin, Fathom, Othello, Picture Puzzle, Pitfall, R-Type, Rambo, Road Fighter, Sophia, Spacewalk, Space Invaders. Again, says Japanese, but the video and text looks to be in English. Super Laydock, Super Pacino, Sweet Acorn, The Goonies, classic movie. Chess Game, The Wreck, Thunderball, Top Roller, Zexus and Zoom 909. N64, we have 264 games. 007, 1080 Snowboarding, quite a few Army Men, Banjo-Kazooie, Biofreaks, Blast, Body Harvest, Bomberman 64, Bomberman 64 Second Attack and Hero, Buster Move again, Castlevania, Cruisin' USA, classic, and Cruisin' World, Cyber Tiger, Destruction Derby, Diddy Kong Racing and Donkey Kong, Doom, Duke Nukem, ECW, F-Zero X, classic, Fighting Force, love the Fighting Force on the PS1, Gex, Glover, GoldenEye 007, even though it's up as 007 at the top, Hey You Pikachu, Hexen, Hybrid Heavy, ISS 64, ISS 2000 and ISS 98, Jeopardy, Jet Force Gemini, another classic game, Kirby, Lego Racers, Multi Racing Championship, never played that one, but another game. And there, the Magical Tetris Challenge, so it's Tetris with Disney characters again. I didn't know that existed. Mario Golf, Mario 64, Mario Party 2, 3, Mario Tennis, Mega Man 64, Micro Machines, Mission Impossible, Monopoly, Mortal Kombat, Mystical Ninja, some NFL and NBA games, Nightmare Creatures. We have some Paper Mario, Paperboy, Penny Racers, Perfect Dark, Pokemon Puzzle League. We have that, Pokemon Snap and Stadium. The Premier Manager 64, Rainbow Six, Rally Challenge, Rampage, Rayman 2, Revolt, Ready to Rumble 1 and 2, Resident Evil 2, Ridge Racer 64, Road Rash, Rugrats, Rush 2, Power Rangers, Scooby-Doo. We have the classic Shadow Man, South Park, and South Park Chef's Love Shack and South Park Rally, Space Invaders, Spider-Man, Super Mario 64, Super Smash Brothers. Spent so much time on that, so much time. Majora's Mask, I didn't play that much, but Ocarina of Time I did. New Tetris, Tony Hawk's 1, 2, 3, Top Gear Rally, Toy Story, 2 Rock, V Rally, Vigilante 8. So we have WCW Backstage, WCW Nitro, WCW Nitro Tour, Attitude, No Mercy, Warzone, and my favourite, WrestleMania 2000. Some people say that I think WWF No Mercy is the best wrestling game on the N64, but I played that one, WrestleMania 2000. Wipeout, World Cup, Worms, Xena, and Yes Your Story. Naomi, 49 games. So we'll have a quick look through. We have Crazy Taxi, so Hitmaker, Grand Slam 2000, which is an arcade fighting game, Grand Slam 2, Gigawing, Heavy Metal, Geomatrix. We have Ecola, Jambo Safari, so this is similar to the other Safari game on the PS3, which is like that. We have to find all the creatures and take pictures and stuff like that. Outrigger, Power Stone 2. Again, like I said, need to play that. Milestone. What else do we have? Splash Out. We have some Tetris. Warashi. Some Wave Runner. We have the WWF Royal Rumble. Zero Gunner 2. And Zombie Revenge. Nintendo DS, we have 15 games. So we have Aliens, Big Bang Mini, Castlevania, Dodgeball, Contra, Henry Hatsworth, Mario Kart, Clash of Heroes, Might and Magic, Super Mario Brothers, Pang, Michael, Phoenix Wright, Space Invaders, Super Princess Peach, Legendary Starfy, and Valkyria Profile. Neo Geo, we have 137 games, not 113. So you have Aero Fighters 3, Art of Fighting, you have some Baseball Stars, what do we have here? Captain Tomaday, we have some Fatal Fury 3, Ghost Pilot's Goal, King of Monsters, Metal Slug. That's some Metal Slug in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Metal Slug X, Mutation Nation. That's some Bomberman, Neo Turf Masters, Overtop, Real Bout Fatal Fury 2, Samurai Showdown, The Next Glory, King of Fighters, we have that, Super Spy, Twinkle Star Sprites Viewpoint, World Heroes, Zupper, Flipshot, Gurin, Legend of Success Joe, Zulstar. We have some Super Dodgeball, Shock Troopers, and World Warriors Jet. Neo Geo CD, we have 93. So 3 bound count, so there's another wrestling one. We have some Art of Fighting, we have some Burn and Fight, some Bust a Move, which is another really good game. Just Far East of Eden, we have Fatal Fury, Fight of Destiny, some more Fatal Fury, Ghost Pilots, Last Resort, Metal Slug again, Mutation Nation, we have some Neo Drift Out, New Technology, have some Power Spikes, Pulsar, Puzzle Bubble, this Real Bout Fatal Fury 2, the newcomers, Samurai Showdown, Sonic Wings, and then obviously King of Fighters, 94, 95, 97, 98, 99, Last Blade, Super Spy, Treasure of the Caribbean, World Heroes 2, Jet, and World Heroes Perfect. For the NES we have 885, Nightmare on Elm Street, Lolo, Alien Syndrome, what's this one? Alex DeMio's Race America, Anticipation, Asterix, there we go, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I said it earlier, saying about the Attack of the whatever it was. This is the Attack of Killer Tomatoes that I know. And Back to the Future, we have Balloon Fight, Baseball, some Barbie, some Batman, Battle Chess, some classic Beetlejuice, Big Nose Freaks Out, never heard of that before. We have Bible Buffet, so Bible Trivia Action Game, which spin a spinner and move the space that it stays. Interesting. Blackjack, Blades of Steel, Blaster Master, Boulder Dash, some Dracula, Bubble Bath Babes, so it's Tetris variant with an adult theme. On the bottom of the playfield, a naked woman is bathing, sending up bubbles of different colours. Your task is to arrange these bubbles on the top of the playing field in such a way that you create a line of... really? Burger Time, Bucky O'Hare, Caesar's Palace, California Games Again, Captain Comic, Captain Planet, Casino Kid, some Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Castlevania 3, Caveman Games, Championship Pool and Championship Bowling, some Chip and Dale 1 and 2, Cliffhanger again, Colour a Dinosaur, interesting. We have Conan, we have Contra again, Crackout, Cowboy Kid, D-Pad Hero, Indie Heat, Death Race there, Desert Commander, Dig Dug 2, we also have Die Hard there, and Dick Tracy, Beauty and the Beast, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, DuckTales 2, Tailspin, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Double Dragon 3, Double Dragon 2 and Double Dragon, also Double Dribble, Dr. Mario, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Dragon Fighter, Dragon Spirit, Deja Vu, lots of Dragon ones, Family Feud, got some Uncle Fester there, Fester's Quest. Uncle Fester was out one night moonbathing in the yard of the property when one day out of the sky a UFO descended and started beaming alien creatures to the planet. So he grabbed his gun, sets off to stop them. Final Fantasy, some Fisher-Price games, Flying Warriors, Funhouse, another classic TV show. What's this? Peter Pan and the Pirates, some G.I. Joe, Galaga, Gargoyles, Gauntlet, Genghis Khan, some Ghost Lions, some more Ghostbusters, Godzilla. What else do we have? Heavy Barrel, Hero Quest, Hollywood Squares, some Home Alone, Hudson Hawk, Ice Climber, Indiana Jones, Jackpot, James Bond Jr., some Jaws, Joe Mack again, Jeopardy, Jurassic Park, Kickle Cubicle, Kickmaster, Cool Kid, Kid Clown, Clax, Kirby, some Knight Rider, Kung Fu, Last Action Hero again, Lethal Weapon, Linus, Dream Master, there's the McDonald's Kids again, some Mad Max, there we go, Fast Break, we have Magician, Mario Brothers, Mega Man 2, Mega Man, Metal Gear, which is the first Metal Gear Solid, Metroid, some Mickey, some more Micro Machines, Punch Out, Monster Party. I thought it might have been based on Monster Squad, but I don't think it is. Monster in My Pocket, Monster Truck Rally, NFL, must be the new Ghostbusters, yeah, new Ghostbusters 2, Ninja, World Cup, Operation Secret Storm, go to Iraq and Kuwait to save the oil refineries in the Gulf, Othello, Pac-Man, POW, Overlord, Paperboy again, Pinball Quest, Platoon, another one based on a movie, Predator, another one there, Pyramid, Punch Out, Quicks, Q-Boy, some more Qubit, Rainbow Islands, Rambo, Rampage, Renegade, Road Fighter, Robocop, Rollerblade, Big Bird again, we've got some more Sesame Street, other ones, The Countdown, Shinobi, Silent Service, Silver Surfer, Skull and Crossbones, Skate or Die, again Super Smash TV, Sky Shark, Snow Brothers, Solomon's Key, Spider-Man, Squish, Stack Up, Star Force, more Star Trek and Star Wars, I think very prevalent in the 80s and 90s, Super Mario Brothers, Dodgeball, Swamp Thing, Shadow Master, Baseball, Taboo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tetris again, Terminator, World Wrestling, some more Addams Family, Gilligan's Island, The Bard's Tale, Bugs Bunny, The Goonies 2. Be interesting to see the Goonies 2 movie, what they're supposed to be doing, but I didn't know they had a Goonies 2 game. Crash Test Dummy, Jetsons, Jungle Book, Karate Kid, The Last Starfighter, some more Zelda, The Punisher again, The Rocketeer, Three Stooges, some more Simpsons. So what's this one? Meets Radioactive Man, The Ultimate Stuntman, more Indiana Jones, some Thomas the Tank, some more Tiny Toons, Tom and Jerry, Top Gun, Toxic Crusaders, so there we go, what do we have here? WC Wrestling Championship, WWF King of the Ring, WrestleMania, Steel Cage Challenge, WrestleMania Challenge, Wacky Racers, Wally Bear, Wayne's World, adventure game based on the movie with the same name. It's a classic point and click adventure, should not be confused with a platform game based on the movie. Werewolf, Wheel of Fortune, another Willow game, Where's Waldo, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Wizards and Warriors, Wolverine, Wrecking Crew, WAME, Yoshi, Adventures of Link, Zoda's Revenge, Zombie Nation, and Zoom Secretary. The Neo Geo Pocket, we have 10. So Baseball All-Stars, King of Fighters 1, but that looks like a duplicate. I don't know if it's like a bootleg version or something with the other one. Neo Geo Cup, Pocket Tennis, Puzzling, Samurai Spirits, and Shungi. Neo Geo Color Pocket, we have 38. So you have Baseball All-Stars, we have some Buster Move Pocket, Cool Borders. That looks like an interesting one because normally you're from behind. Evolution, Dynamite Slugger, Magical Drop Pocket, Metal Slug. We have some casino games, some Pac-Man, Puyo Puyo, Puzzle Bobble, Gals Fighter. We have some SNK, Samurai Showdown, Shanghai, Sonic, and Pocket Adventure. PS2, we have a total of 11 games. Wow. Yeah, so we have Ace Combat 4 and 5. We have the classic Bully, Burnout 3, another classic. Dark Cloud 2, not something I've played, but it looks like fun RPG. Devil May Cry, another classic. Final Fantasy, another classic. God of War, classic. God of War 2, classic. San Andreas, another classic. And Jak 3, not played, so I can't comment. None of the Jak and Dexter games I've played yet, so that's on the thing to do. But some decent games there. PSP, we have 22. So we have this Balloons PSP Mini. We have Final Fantasy Crisis Core. We have this Sgea Afternoon of Darkness. We have another minis game, which is Field Runners. Another Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy Tactics. We have this Hero Sparta, which is another minis. Iron Man 2. We have some Mega Man, some Metal Slug. We have some Need for Speed Most Wanted. Tekken, which one's that? Tekken 6. We also have Tekken Dark Resurrection. We have Tomb Raider Anniversary. We have X-Men, and we have YS7, not a game I've played. We also have the PSP Minis here, so I'm not sure why them other ones are not in here. We have 249. So it's 321 Super Crash, which looks like that game where the blocks come up and you have to fit through. I can't remember what it was called now, it was on the TV, but yeah. 5-in-1 Solitaire, we have 5-in-1 Arcade Hits, which just looks the same, some card games. Ace Armstrong, Age of Zombies, we have Alien Zombie Breath, Alpha Mission, classic Angry Birds. Love some Angry Birds, used to play that all the time on the phone. Battle Poker, Best of Solitaire, we have Bloons Tower Defense, Brick Trainer, Break Quest. What's this one? Burning Rubber. So it's a bump and jump action. Sounds interesting. Carjack Streets, Card Shark, Carnivore's Dinosaur Hunter, Carnivore's Ice Age, Caterpillar Minigames. I think all these minigames were like very small games that you could get, and it's like very similar to ones that you play on your phone, so like Angry Birds and different things like that. So they were very small in size and playability as such, but it was like something that you could play on your PSP, take around with you and easily play. That you could just jump in, play it and close it rather than spending hours on them. Some family games, pen and paper, so Noughts and Crosses, Farm Frenzy. What else do we have? Fighting Fantasy. We have some Flick Sports Fishing. The Flying Hamster. Sounds interesting. Gang Wars. Gorilla, Hello Flowers, Gold Medalists. Hysteria Project. We have Hungry Giraffe. Ice Road Truckers. I Kill Zombies. Jetpack Jewel Keepers. Me Monster, He Me Raw. Classic Monopoly. Monochrome Racing. Monsters Stole My Princess. Normal Tanks, OMG, POW, Pac-Man, Pinball Duel, Pipe Madness, Psycho Soldier, Red Bull X Fighters. We have Reef Aquarium, Route 66, Shift Extended, Skyforce, Snowy, Stando Food, it's a fast food restaurant simulator. Supermarket Mania, time management sim set in a grocery store. Sweet Reversey, Terra Dark Warrior. We have some Tetris as well. 2D Adventures of the Rotating Octopus. Big Head Games, Top Gun, Vanguard, Obang, Velocity, Wacky Land's Boss, Young Thor, Yeti Sports. I used to love playing that. Yeti Olympics, it was called. Zombie Racers and Zombie Tycoon. PlayStation 1, we have 174 games. So 40 Winks, we have Ape Escape, Army Men, Asteroids, Bloody Raw, Breath of Fire, Bushido Blade, Broken Sword. You used to play that and that was great. That was the one in France, I think it was, where you had to do the investigations. Castlevania, there we go, Casper, played so many hours on that. Clock Tower, that's a game that I need to play. It's supposed to be good. Crash Bandicoot, Crash Team Racing, so many times played on that. Check out the video with the top 5 PS1 racing games and you'll find that in there. Croc, like I said, that was another good game that I played, sort of similar to Crash Bandicoot in terms of the platform and stuff like that. Dave Mirror, another good game. Dead or Alive, played that mainly on the Dreamcast. Dead or Alive 2. Destruction Derby 2, used to love playing that. Dino Crisis, another classic game. Duke Nukem Time to Kill, another good game. And to remember going around shooting all the pigs, and it was lard instead of LAPD. One Extreme, and that was one of the games I used to play on a demo disc all of the time. I used to love that. Final Fantasy, Harvest Moon, Kickboxing, Legacy Key and Soul Reaver, Medal of Honor. Again, I couldn't really get away with many of the games like that, but Medal of Honor was one game that I used to enjoy playing. Men in Black, Mortal Kombat 3, played that a couple of times. Need for Speed, so we have the Porsche Unleashed and Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit. Also have Nightmare Creatures, Oddworld, Omega Boost, Power Rapper the Rapper, Parasite Eve. Like I said, another good game. Pandemonium, played that a couple of times on a demo and it was like sort of okay. I couldn't get away with much of it, but it was okay. Rayman, like I said, it still looks amazing. Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 2's missing, but you got Resident Evil Director's Cut. Silent Bomber, Silent Hill, another classic. Spyro, we have those on there as well. Suikoden 2, Siphon Filter 3, Siphon Filter 1, played so much time on that. Tenchu 2, again, another classic game, same as Tenchu 1. Tekken 3, King of Fighters Thrasher, Skate and Destroy, didn't play that, played mainly Tony Hawk's. Time Crisis, another good game. Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 3, and there we go, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Twisted Metal, another good game. Urban Chaos, really good game. You got Vagrant Story, Vigilante 8, WrestleMania, the video game. Used to play that, it was like I think it was Owen Hart with a big playing card, used to smack him on the head. Magical World Racing, Wild 9, Wild Arms, Wipeout, so many times spent playing on that. X-Men and Yu-Gi-Oh! Sega 32X, we have 35 games. So we have Afterburner, Blackthorn, Cosmic Carnage, we have some Knuckles, some Motocross, some Doom, Pitfall, Star Trek, Star Wars, Tough Man Contest, looks like Butterbean. Yeah, so it's a boxing competition. Virtua Fighter, WrestleMania the arcade game, WrestleMania Raw, or WWF Raw even, Zaxxon's Mother Base. Sega CD, we have 67. Afterburner again, but this is the third one. We have Batman Returns, Chuck Rock, the son of Chuck, which is the one that I was playing, Dune, Echo Dolphin, Earthworm Jim, Ground Zero. We have some Fatal Fury Special. We have a Jaguar game. So the Sgea 220 was the fastest car ever produced. So they acquired the right to build a game around it. Very interesting. Hook, Jurassic Park, Luna, Mickey Mania, Power Rangers, Mortal Kombat, Pitfall, RDF, Global Conflict, Classic Road Rash, Shining Force, Monkey Island, Adventures of Batman and Robin. There we go, The Secret of Monkey Island. Software Toolworks Star Wars Chess, very interesting. Wonder Dog, and also World Cup 94. SG 1000, 63 games. So we have 007. And again, I don't know if a lot of these are Japanese as well, because the covers are Japanese text on them. So Golgave, Guzzler, Hero, Hang On 2, August, Monaco GP, Safari Race, good old Cubit again, Starjacker, Zaxxon, Zippy Race, and Zoom 909. SNES, we have 800 games. So again, I'll just try and skip through, because I know up to here we're up to nearly 2 hours, but we'll go down anyway. So Our Real Monsters, Addams Family Value, Alien 3, Aladdin, American Tail, Fiver Goes West, really good film that, used to enjoy that when I was a kid. Animaniacs, Apocalypse 2, Arcana, Asterix, we have some Barbie games there, we have some Base Hunters, some Batman, what's this one, Battletoads and Battlemaniacs, Beethoven after the game, we have some Beavis and Butthead there as well. Biker Mice from Mars, Bonkers, Buggerman, Brawl Brothers, Breakthrough, Bubsy, Bubsy 2, Casper again, Carrier Aces, Chuck Rock, and also Classic Con Complete. Clock Tower. I didn't know they released that on the SNES, but it's interesting to know. Cyberspin, D-Force, so Cutthroat Island, Daffy Duck, Days Before Christmas, Dig and Spike Volleyball, some soccer, dirt races, some Dragon Ball Z games, so Hyper Dimension, La Legend, CN, Ultimate Menace, Dragon View, Dream TV, Speed World, Earthworm Jim and Earthworm Jim 2, Eek the Cat, Formula 1, got some Final Fight, some Final Fantasy, some Family Feud, what else do we have, some Frogger, some Frantic Flea, Girl Patrol, Gun Force, Gradius, some classic Harvest Moon, Hurricanes, Home Improvement. That's very interesting. Like I said, back in the 80s and 90s, that's what they used to do, take the TV shows and the movies and put them into video games and just sell them, and people used to buy them because they think, oh, I like that TV show, I'll go buy the game. Some Kirby, King Arthur's World, Knights of the Round, Krusty's Super Funhouse, again, Last Action Hero was a movie, Lethal Weapon again, Liberty of Death, Lucky Luke, Mario, Fun with Letters, Soccer, Math Blaster, Mega Man, Metroid, Mickey to Minnie, Magical Adventure 2, Mickey's Playtown, Might and Magic, Power Rangers, Mortal Kombat, Monopoly, Mortal Kombat again, NBL, NCA, No Escape. I don't think I've seen that movie, but there's another one based on a movie. Ogre Battle, Oscar, Paki and Marlon, Phalanx X, another Paperboy, Pinball, Plock, Pitfall, Pit Fighter, some Porky Pig, some Power Drive, Power Pigs of the Dark Age, Prince of Persia, Pro Quarterback, Racing, Rampart, Hunt for Red October, Rival Turf, Robocop 3, Rocko's Modern Life, another one based on the TV series, Sailor Moon, some Scooby-Doo, SimCity, and also Sim Ant, the Electronic Ant Colony. That sounds interesting as well. SimCity 2000, Snow White and Happily Ever After, Soul Blazer, Space Invaders, it says Speedy Gonzales, Los Gatos Banditos, Spider-Man, Star Fox, Stargate as well, another one on a TV series movie thing. But I think they did the movie first and they brought out a TV series. I'm not too sure which way, but I think that's the way it was. Super Bowling, Caesar's Palace, Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, Pinball, Super R-Type, Super Scope. Everything was always super. It was super this, super that, everything. Syndicate, Terminator, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tetris, Adventures of Batman Robin, and again Pugsy's Scavenger Hunt and Addams Family, Mighty Max, Chessmasters, Flintstones. That one looks to be based on the movie, yeah, live action motion picture. That one there, Waldo, or Wally as we had him in the UK. Incredible Crash Test Dummies, Itchy and Scratchy Game, Jungle Book, The Lawnmower Man, another one based on the movie. The Mask, yet again, another one based on the movie. Page Master, another one based on the movie. Some Ren and Stimpy, which is a TV show. Terminator, The Tick, The Untouchables. So this is not the movie version, it's a remake of the original 1960 series, which had it. Theme Park, classic. Wizard of Oz, Thomas Tank Engine, Spawn, Top Gear, which isn't related to the TV show, but it's the same name. Ultima, we have some Turbo Toons, which is a top-down racing game, which is developed by, but cancelled before the release, and it was featuring Hanna-Barbera, which is sort of Yogi Bear and all them other stuff. Utopia, Uncharted Waters, Universal Soldier, Virtual Bart again, and then we have some WCW, WWF Raw, Royal Rumble, Super WrestleMania, WrestleMania the arcade game, Wario, Warlock, we're back, Wayne's World, Wayne Gretzky again, Wolf Child, Excalibur, Yoshi's Safari, and Zombie Ate My Neighbours, and Zool. Now onto the Super Grafx, and there's 252 games. So we have a various different amount of things, and again, I think a lot of these are Japanese titles. You have your Batman here, Bikuri Man World, Bomberman 94, Bomberman Users Battle, Burning Angels, never heard of some of these, City Hunter, Columns, another classic game. What else do we have? Deep Blue. What's this one here? Devil Crush Pinball. Don Doko Don. Digital Champ Battle Boxing. Some Dragon Egg. Some Formula 1. So we have some Fantasy Zone as well. Like I said, another classic game. Used to love Fantasy Zone 2. Fire Pro Wrestling. Hatris. So in Hatris, the fallen blocks of Tetris are replaced by fallen hats, which are top hats, cowboy hats, baseball caps, derbies, party hats and crowns. The setting is of Hat Factory, where hats are dropped from a conveyor belt. So you must have to try and get all your hats in a row. Yeah, maybe. Heavy Unit, Image Fin, some Jackie Chan as well, Clax, Knight Rider, Lady Sword, Metal Stalker, Motorola, so that's Motorola 2, Ordinia, so we have some Outrun, PC Jenny, Power Drift, Power 11, Power League 4, R-Type 2, Ryukuri, maybe, it's like a card game, Silent Debuggers, Son 2, Street Fighter, Super Metal Crusher, TV Sports Football, Ninja Warriors, Thunderblade, Toy Shop Boys, Vigilante, World Beach Volleyball, 04 Champ, and Zipang. On the Switch, we have one game, and that's the Contra Anniversary Collection. TurbografxCD, we have 106 games. So like the Andre Panzer Kickboxing, we have Bloody Wolf, we have Bomberman, Bomberman 93, we have Bonk 3, Bravo Man, Boxing Champions Forever, Darkwing Duck, we have Chase the HQ, Devil's Crush again, Dragon's Curse, Drop Off Falcon, Galaga 90, Action Kung Fu, Jackie Chan again, JJ and Jeff, this is Lady Sword, Clax again, Neurotopia, Night Creatures, New Adventure Island, which looks like, I can't remember the name now, but it looks very similar to a different game. Night Creatures there, Ninja Spirit, Pac-Land, Psychosis, Raiden, Shockman, Samurai, Splatterhouse, The Hoop, Time Cruise, Tailspin, Time Ball, Tricky Kick, Baseball, Victory Run, Vigilante again. TurbografxCD, we have 45. So this is 4-in-1, so Gate of Thunder, Bonk's Adventure, Bonk's Revenge, and Bomberman. This is a duo one, so we'll skip forward through them. Cosmic Fantasy 2, Dragon Slayer, Fighting Street, Final Zone 2, Forgotten Worlds, It Came from the Desert. It's a remake of the Amiga game of the same name, but with a vast amount of changes and improvements. Godzilla, but that's a fighting game from the looks of it. Might and Magic, Lords of Thunder, Loom, Monster Lair, Prince of Persia, Riot Zone, Shadow of the Beast, Sherlock Holmes, Splash Lake, Addams Family, Bastille, Vanquish, and yeah, that's them ones. Virtual Boy, we have 23, so we have Tetris, we have Galactic Pinball, Jack Bros, Mario Clash, Dimension War, Panic Bomber, Mario Tennis, some Space Invaders, some Golf, some Tetris, Vertical Force, Virtual Bowling, Wario Land, Virtual Lab, and Waterworld. We have the Wii, and we have 3 games. We have Donkey Kong Returns, or Donkey Kong Country Returns, GoldenEye 007, and also Sonic Unleashed. The WonderSwan, we have 106, and again, I think a lot of these are Japanese titles. So we have Beatmania, Densha Dego 2, Doko Demo Hamster. You are the owner of a hamster. Your hamster is inside a cage and living in its own real time, regardless of your actions, walk around, sleeping. However, you can do many things to help your hamster feel better. Interesting. Fire Pro Wrestling, One Piece, Ganso. We have Gorako Otango, a simple word game mimicking the puzzles found in printed magazines. And again, it's Japanese, so it'd be quite hard for UK or Europe to play if you didn't know the Japanese text. Kiss Yori, Seaside Serenade, it's an adventure game. And again, a lot of these on the screen have the Japanese text, where some of the other ones on the different consoles had the English text on it. So I think these are just straight up Japanese games without the conversions. Mobile Suit Gundam, Nakatomi, Nazu Naison. Yeah, there's another card game or a puzzle game or something. Puzzle Bobble there. So we have SD Gundam, Sendaiken, Emberlin Side Pocket, Space Invaders, Terrors, which is an adventure game. Trump Collection 2, which is another card game. And we have Wasabi produced Street Dancer. It's a rhythm game starring the crew of WSB, a Japanese pop music performance group. Wonder Stadium, Baseball Wonder Station 99, and a WonderSwan Handy Sonar. We have the WonderSwan Color, which has 93 games. So here we have some more, which I think again is Japanese games on there. So we have Dark Eyes, we have some Digimon, some more Digimon Adventure 2, Digimon Tamers, Digimon Tamers Battle Spirit, Digimon Tamers Brave Tamer, Digimon Tamers Digimon Medley, Digimon Battle Spirit, Digimon D Project, Digimon Monsters card game. There's that hamster one again. We have some Dragon Ball Z, we have some Final Fantasy 1, 2 and 4. Don't know why I don't have 3. Final Lap Special, some One Piece, small One Piece and more One Piece. Front Mission, we have some Golden Axe, classic. Guilty Gear, some Monster Hunter, or is it Hunter Hunter? Yeah, Hunter Hunter. What's these ones here? Adventure games, some tag wrestling games, puzzle games, golf games, Naruto, Riviera, Rockman, SD Gundam, some more SD Gundam, Star Hearts, Super Robot, we have Terrors 2, we have some Tetris, With You, Wizardry, X-Kid, and Silent Little. Last but not least, we have the X6800. And again, there's 296 games in this, and I'll just scroll through and say some of them. Asteroids, Bubble Bobble, Buster, Bomberman, Clear Lap, Cube, Crystal Tower, Darius, Dorix, Dual Fighter, Fantasy Zone, Flip Pull, Flappy 2, sequel to Flappy just like the original. Flappy is a yellow mole who must complete each level by pushing a blue stone from its starting place to the blue tile destination. Sounds good. Formula X, Fruit Field, Frogger, Frog, Gem Drop, which looks similar to like a Tetris style game, Guardian Gunship, Hellbound, James, Jane, Jatiz, Little Cheese, Little Squash, Mappy, Mr. Do, some Tetris there as well, but it's a different kind of Tetris. Pinball, Pizza Busters, Project Moon, Puyo Puyo, SD Fighter, Moon Soldier, Scarlet, Silk Road, Star Wars Star Pulse, Strider, Super Mario Brothers, Target, Terra Drive, The Diver, Tinner, Twins, Pac-Land, Star Force. So this is like video game anthology, so this must be multiple games in one thing. Wind Blast, X-Type, Zero Rai, Zounds, Sgea. And that is it. If you got all this way through the video, then thumbs up for that, because at the minute I'm on like 2 hours 17 hours-ish, so I think it's going to be roughly that in the edit anyway, or 2 hours 15, something like that, when I cut out a couple of things. But yeah, thanks for sitting through and watching all that. Hope you enjoyed that. If you didn't enjoy it, I don't know why you sat through it. But that's covered all of the games on the 320 gigabyte hard drive that comes with the Kinhank X5 Pro. Like I said, if there's any other videos on the X5 Pro that you want me to cover, let me know and I'll do that in the future. But yeah, that was a lot of talking in that, so I need to take a rest now and get some breaths in and get some drink. But yeah, until next time, see ya.